Our boat almost exploded and there was nothing we could do to prevent it. No warning, no smoke, nothing. Just a silent gas leak building up inside our boat while we were still on it. We didn't even realize what was going on until it was almost too late. So in this video I'll show you exactly what went wrong, because this can happen to anyone. Welcome back to another episode of Sailing Ocean Air. If you don't know us yet, we are Weekend Rocks, and in 2025 we sold everything, bought a sailboat and set off on our adventure. We explored parts of the Ionian Islands and now we've arrived at a marina in Sicily to maintain and upgrade our boat. Over the next few weeks you'll see us sweating, swearing, laughing and probably crying every now and then. But that's all part of what it means to live aboard full-time. Good morning!
Good morning. It's Sunday, as you can see. There it is.
Good. And it's also Sunday, as in the week.
Yeah, Sunday and a sunny day. Sunny Sunday.
Yeah, sunny Sunday. So we're going on a new adventure. We're going to a place we've never been before, actually. Can you tell us more about it?
No, we're just gonna take the car, drive inland. Looks to be a couple of cute villages, so we'll see
where we end up.
See where we end up.
So I'm now walking on the street, as you can see, and the car is over here. And Vic spotted this mandarin tree, and he asked me if I wanted to go to the tree to pick a mandarin and see if it's actually good or not. In one of our last videos we picked an orange. Ooh. And that wasn't quite good actually. So I'm gonna take this one. It's okay, this one doesn't want to come off. Come on. Nope. Okay, let's find another one. I see one here and there's a car coming. Oh my god, this is so awkward. This is so awkward. A car. Oh my god. Okay, but at least I got one. Oh, this is so awkward. And another car is coming. Look at that. Oh, I'm so ashamed. Okay. Hello. Okay. I got us one. I think it's gonna be very bad.
I think it's gonna be very nice.
Oh man. I'm not looking forward to it.
It smells like citrus.
Here you go.
It smells edible.
Yeah, it smells good. Okay, 3,
Cheers.
2, 1. Sour and bitter.
And then it's healthy.
Yeah, that's true.
New year, new me, fit couple. If we don't upload a new video next week, then you know you can't eat those. Then we'll be lying here in the graveyard. How the hell do you get here on a bike?
Well, you just grab a bike and go.
No,
You know?
not possible.
No?
No.
Wow!
We need to go there.
Let's go. Yeah. Wow, a new bench.
600 after Christ. Still looking as good as new.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go in there.
A little renovation, maybe some paint. Good as new. Church down.
Yeah, but oh, we have to go to the Chiesa or the Cianu.
I'm not sure.
I think it's over there, right? Because
Or it's lower.
I think we have to work out more.
God damn it.
I'm gonna film you as well. It's not only me who's suffering here.
Oh.
You are 31 years old. That's not old.
You're like 61.
Oh jeez. Okay, we've made it. Let's go to the church we actually came for. So we have this old church in the back, and then here in front is a pink building. I mean, that's not from the same time, right?
Don't think so.
Already existing by 1472. Is this, what is this? Is this an animal? And if so, is this a duck?
Looks like a chicken.
A chicken.
Everything that looks
Again,
like a chicken is a
chicken.
chicken. This is a chicken.
It's a chicken. Nice. Ooh. Oh, this one stays open.
This guy prayed so much, he's looking cross-eyed. Look, I made dinner.
Wow.
This is as far as my culinary skills go. Chicken nuggets from the air fryer.
So you're probably wondering what Vic is doing here in the locker. And we have a small issue. We don't have electricity at this moment, and we have been struggling with this for a few weeks now actually. We're trying to search for the problem, and maybe Vic can tell you more about what's going on here, because electricity and me is... I don't understand anything about it, so...
Fuck this. We woke up, Rox turned on the washing machine, we lost power again. Last time the shore power plug set itself on fire.
Yeah.
So we had to replace that. And now when I measure inside, I have 50 volts. So in Europe you should have 230 volts. And up until here, where the power enters the boat, I got 230 volts. And inside I got 50. So there's a big loss somewhere. So we need to trace the power cord and see where the voltage drop is. Another day of boat yoga. The idea was to clean the diesel tanks from the diesel bug, but this is boat life. Other problems come first because we have no power.
A great way to start a new day.
Yep.
Okay, let's get to work.
$52 volts. Do you like my slippers?
They're mine, but they're ugly.
It's going here, I guess. So we have to take everything out of the locker again.
Again.
Yep.
Can you show which one?
I think this one.
Okay, so what do we do now?
I have to go in, check there. If
In
there's
the-
a connection. I don't think there's a connection anywhere because there's no need for it. I think it should go directly from the breaker to the breaker inside, but you never know. It's a French boat. It's going over here and then into the big mess. It goes that way, that way.
Okay, so everything has to go out of this room.
Maybe we can find it somewhere else, but
You think so?
everything is full of shit. Why does it have to be here?
Okay, we found out the problem isn't in this cabin. So we went to the next cabin. Okay, what's happening here? What's going on?
I found the cable from the power in and I just touched it and it fell apart.
Just like that.
Just like that.
And does it mean that it's broken or was it just not connected well?
I'm not sure. Here's the other end.
This boat is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's just one big fire hazard. I can't wait to start on doing all the electra over. Oh, fine, another connection. Why in the name would you make a connection here and a connection here? There's no use for it. Just make the connection at the DC box or the AC box at the nav station. Why the would you make this? It's just stupid. Also, look at this. There are connections here on this side and there are connections here on this side.
Can we see those? I'm not quite sure if we can see them.
I'm wondering if this is original even, because those are all just 50 centimeters pieces. Maybe I can see in the wiring diagram from before, because this makes no sense. I'm not sure if this is even original. It looks original, but there are no locks on it, so you can just pull it out. I've never seen such stupid system. There's no lock, you can just pull it apart. See, no clips, nothing. Just unplug it. This is made for 40 amps. And you can just pull it apart like this. It's just dangerous.
Okay, so we're now gonna check if we have 230 volts again, right?
Yep. 230.
Oh, Jesus. Well, I'm happy that at least you found it quite quickly.
Yeah, but guys, Dufour, if you have a Dufour, check this, because this is just dangerous. This can start a fire easily. If there's 40 amps going through it, you will get this big sparks and it will set fire to the cable, and to the wood, and to the boat.
Okay, so once again.
There's a connection, and here's the control panel. So why would you do that? I figured it out. There's another layout for this Dufour. Then you don't have these bunk beds, but then you have a wall here, and then this will be the head. And then your nav station is over here. So this is longer, and then you have the nav station here, and you can move the nav station between here and here. And that's why I think they made these connections. If you have the other option, then the power cord will go up to the nav station here. And now they have just made it 50 centimeters longer here with some connections. Stupid. It's dangerous. There are no clips to prevent the main incoming 40 amp wire from working itself loose. It's just dangerous. I just connected it, I touched it, and it fell apart again. So I'm gonna try to make my own clip with some tie rips just to make sure it can't get loose again. And when I do the full electrical installation, we will definitely do something different. Look at this, 2 fingers. And it falls off. So they just used Chinese shit or something. There's no label, there's nothing. No brand, nothing.
It's just a piece of plastic.
Yep, no code, no brand, no nothing. Dangerous. Shame on you, Dufour. Zip tie on one end, zip tie on the other end, and then one zip tie holding them together. So now they cannot come undone anymore. Just a temporary fix, but for now it will fix our electrical issues, which we had for the couple of past months. So now the electrical issue is solved. I can finally begin with the diesel bug problem. Let me show you. This is the starboard side. This is the worst, because the port side they already cleaned it. When we bought the boat it was empty and semi-clean. So I'm gonna start in the port side, because that's the easy one. And then we have to tackle the starboard side. Let me show you how it looks. So they install the filter, and as you can see, the filter is completely full of diesel bug. When I bought the boat I replaced this one and it's already full again. So it's surprising to me that the engine still runs fine. So this is the port side. Already took out the mattresses. Now I'm gonna take out the bed frame so we can access the fuel tank, and then we can open it up. There are some very small holes. That's what we have to work with, I guess. So I got the port side tank open and it doesn't look bad at all. So let me show you. In the bottom corner there's a little bit of black sludge, so I'm gonna try to get that out, and then I will do a shock treatment with biocide, diesel additive, and then this tank will be good to go. And also I'm going to install 2 Raycor filters with water separators, so better than the original filter. One for each side, so if one side will block, then you can quickly switch to the other side and start the engine again. So I've bought this funnel with 4 filters in it, and these filters will separate water and dirt from the diesel. So I'm going to place the funnel here, use my little oil suction pump to suck out the diesel through this hole, and then put it back through the funnel into the tank, and then just cycle it until all the black shit is gone, and then we'll be fine. So this is the suction hose into the pump, into the funnel. So let's see how that goes. As you can see, it's working quite well. All the black and some filings as well, metal filings. My idea is working, so let's continue, get the last bits out, and then this tank will be done. But the next tank is way worse. As you can see, this tank was not too bad, but we already knew that, because when we bought it, this tank was already cleaned and empty. And when I looked inside, when we bought the boat, I saw a little bit of black sludge. Now we got the last part out, and with the biocide it will kill it and hopefully just disappear. I think tomorrow or the day after tomorrow we will do the starboard side, and that one is very bad. I've never looked inside, so I'm curious to find out how bad it is, but we motored for like 20 hours and the filter is completely blocked again, so I think there's a lot of black sludge in that tank. But as you can see, my idea with this funnel worked perfectly. Also, if you're filling up your diesel tanks in questionable countries where it will come out of a 60-gallon drum or something, then you can fill your tanks through this funnel and then you know it's clean, because this will get the dirt and moisture out of it. So I will put a link in the description. This is a big one. You also got the smaller ones with 1 filter, 2 filters, 3 filters or 4 filters. I actually ordered 3 filters and I got one with 4. So.
Thank you, AliExpress, or?
AliExpress, of course. Why pay double if you can buy it on AliExpress? We do have an affiliate link for AliExpress, so if you buy it there or on Amazon, we will get a small kickback. Okay, that's it for now. See you at the next tank. So it's 2 AM and I woke up and I had a rotten egg smell. So I checked outside, I checked the holding tanks, I checked the grey water tanks, checked the sinks, walked into the saloon, checked over here, not too bad, was standing here, and then I felt it. The floor is warm. So here are the batteries for the bow thruster, which needs a big service, so it's out of order now. We opened the hatch and you can hear it hissing. So one of the batteries was just completely swollen and steaming. Yeah, I know batteries can give a rotten egg smell. I'm not sure what it is, if it's sulfur gas or methane gas, I'm not sure. But it was hissing and hot, so I quickly put on my goggles, unbolted it and throw it outside. This is a flashlight, guys. Just quickly put it on the dock. There it is. Don't know if you can see it, but it's completely swollen up. It's leaking fluid. Stinks in here. Should be dangerous, probably flammable. So we let it air out a bit and then try to go back to sleep. This is the probably 10th time this boat is trying to put fire to itself. Wasn't nice. Hit my knee. Yeah, it is what it is. Why does it always happen to us and not with the previous owner, with their handy electricians? Okay, let me go back to bed and we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, change of plans. We are not going to sleep because we read that the gas escaping from the batteries is called
sulfur gas or something, sulfur methane, but I don't know.
yeah,
But
and it's
I know it's
extremely poisonous.
I knew it's extremely explosive, and I was a mechanic. I used to fill the batteries, and then the same gas comes out, and then I would collect it in a bag, and then just set it on fire and explodes. So I know it's very dangerous, but it's also very dangerous for your health. And I took big breaths. So we're going for a walk and see how it goes.
And hopefully when we get back, the smell in there will be way less than it's now because it still stinks. It's actually just for the health reasons that we're gonna go on a walk right now. So 2:30.
Three walks a day. 2:30 in the morning. Let's go for a walk.
Yeah, let's go.
I can still hear music in the background.
Yeah, maybe we should go out.
Yeah, I might.
Go party. Yeah, we are like dressed in whatever we could find.
Okay, so this is the aftermath from last night when the battery almost exploded. It was already disconnected because I want to redo everything. Actually, everything on this boat needs redoing. Also the factory stuff, and especially the non-factory stuff like this. Look at this. This was the negative cable.
In a few minutes I will show you a close-up of how it looks.
And then they just put new batteries in, I guess, or one new cable or two maybe, and leave this one like this. Way too thin. If you look here, it can pull a maximum of 1000 amps. Let me tell you, this cable is way too thin for 1000 amps. That's why it melted. Also, this system needs 4 batteries and not 2. I don't know which idiot installed this, but it's not good. But so are the things from the factory, which you've seen maybe in this episode or the last episode. I can't wait to take out all the electronics and start over again to make it safe. Holes. Completely black. Corroded. You know.
Can you show us this one?
That's the best one.
What the actual is that?
That's what happens if you try to push 1000 amps through a 2-watt cable. It's not made for 1000 amps. This is made for 300 amps or something. Not for 1000 amps. Then it will burn. It really is a miracle that this boat didn't burn down. You know what the worst part is? The old owner probably paid a lot of money to some experts to install this. Marina Feruda, Pula, Croatia, Vasi. Those are probably the specialists. So if you want to do some boat work in Croatia, don't go to Vasi in Marina Feruda in Pula. Because this motor was in the front from the factory. It's a Dutch design, and we actually spoke with the guy who helped design this whole system in the Netherlands. And this motor was mounted in the front at first in the anchor locker, but he thinks it was too moist in there, so it got corroded or something, and then they moved it back here. And I think they did it in Croatia. Also, if you see how they cut all the holes in the boat with a pink paint marker, a 3-year-old child can do better than this. It's just not professionally done, unfortunately.
So in just a few days we had a gas leak that could have killed us, wires that could have started fire, and electrical issues that were never safe from the beginning. 3 different problems with the same outcome. And the scary part is, we actually had a full inspection done before buying this boat. Everything checked out. And still, all of this happened. So if you own a boat or if you're thinking about getting one, don't assume you're safe just because the inspection was fine. Check your systems, ask questions, stay alert. Because we were lucky, but next time someone might not be.